Soften your face a bit. Take a couple of moments to just come into your breath. So from here, finding that expansion across the chest as you inhale. Slowly exhaling. Once again, inhale, lengthening the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. And slow exhale. Starting to allow your breath to deepen from here. Find that expansion across the chest, the rib cage, belly. As you exhale, slowly, just allowing for your belly to shift deep. Once again, inhaling, expanding the chest and belly. Exhale. Let the belly deplete. And we'll blink open the eyes from here. And then just roll your shoulders up by your ears and draw your shoulder blades down onto your back. Go for a couple of shoulder rolls here, just kind of opening up through the shoulders. Relax your jaw. Soften your face a bit. One more in this direction. And then circling the opposite direction. So bring your shoulders around and come forward. One more like this. And then from here, draw your shoulder blades onto your back and then release your hands down. So fingertips just barely touch. Turn the palms to face up. Sweep the arms as you inhale. And on an exhale breath, join your palms and from here just pressing the space away. So as you inhale, the palms will connect. And as you exhale, reaching out for the fingertips, press the space away. Nice, one more like that. Inhale, arms sweep. Join the palms, maybe easing toward your thumbs. Exhale, press the space away. This next time you breathe in, we'll take the arms all the way up. And let's just take a side bend over to the right. So releasing one hand down, keep this other hand alongside your ear. And then finding that length out with the fingertips as you do, grounding down to that opposite sitting bone. And a little more reach. Take a breath in. From here, we'll sweep this hand down, find your knee. And then take your other hand and grow taller, bring it back behind you. And as you exhale, coming into the twist. So on inhale breath, find length, find space through the vertebrae. As you exhale, twisting out. One more breath in. Deepen this twist. We'll take the other arm and bring it alongside the ear. And from here, take a side bend in that other direction. So keeping your chest turning up, breath in. Sweep the hand down here, find your other knee, we'll fold over. And then as you inhale, sweeping the one arm up underneath, from here, lift your elbows. And on an exhale breath, round your spine, roll the tail under. So as you inhale, the belly will lengthen. Lift the elbows up toward the ceiling. Exhale, round, folding forward. Once again, inhale, creating length. Through the belly, exhale as you round. This next breath in will unwind the arms. From here, backstroking your arms all the way back behind you. Come to fingertips, bend your elbows. Lifting the heart. From here, lift the chest. So come a little back bend. One more breath. And we'll rock back to the sitting bones. From here, just switch the crossing of the legs. Go ahead and reach out to the fingertips. Turn the palms to face up again. Sweep your arms up. Joining the palms. Press the space away. So as you inhale, arms sweep, open the chest. Take the palms together. Exhale, reaching out through the fingertips. Press the space away. Nice. One more like that. Arms sweep. Maybe straighten through the elbows if you're able. And then exhale to press. This next breath in, we'll take the arms all the way up. Take a side bend over to your left here. So releasing that hand down, notice that the shoulder is creeping up by the ear. Can you draw your shoulder blade onto your back? And then can you reach out to the fingertips as you ground down to that right sitting bone? One more breath. Sweeping the hand down here. Take it to the outside of the knee. Come on to fingertips. Grow a little taller as you exhale, set up for this twist. So on the inhale breath, creating space, creating length up through the crown of the head. Exhale, ribs wrapping around head and follow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepening this twist. One more breath. And then stay in this twist. Just take this other arm away from the floor. Extend it alongside your ear. And then directing some breath into those lower ribs. Deep inhale. We'll sweep the hand down from here. Fold over. As you inhale, this time the other arm comes up underneath. Lift the elbows. Ardhasana arms. Exhale, rounding the spine from here. Folding forward. Inhale as you lengthen across the belly. Elbows lift. Exhale, round and fold. hold all the way forward. Nice, one more like that, breathing in. Little back bend here, exhale, breathe out. On your next breath in, unwind. Back stroke the arms back behind you. We'll come to fingertips, bend your elbows from here, lifting your chest, lift the heart a bit, little back bend. One more deep inhale. Nice, exhale, releasing, and we'll come on to hands and knees. So coming onto all fours here, making sure the hips and knees are in line. Stack your shoulders so they're just over the wrist. We'll spread the fingers. See if you can bring weight into all parts of the hands. And then we're just gonna rock back and forth just a little bit. So starting to warm up the wrist. So a lot of us have been probably working on the computer, whether you're helping kids with schoolwork or working from home. You might be putting a lot of stress on the wrist. So just shifting forward and back just a bit. Finding that length through the belly. And then from here, reaching back. Keep your fingers spread and think of pressing down into the floor through your finger pads here and your knuckle pads. And then come back to the middle. Bring your wrists so they face in this time. Same thing, just rocking back and forth just a bit. Just kind of warming up the wrists, maybe coming into the forearms a bit. Going back and forth 1 or 2 more times. This time we'll come to the middle and then reach so that you face the wrist forward. And this will be a little smaller range of motion, but again, just rocking back and forth, warming up those wrists and forearms. Keeping it small wherever it feels good for you. The next time you rock forward, we'll go ahead and turn the palms to face the other way. And then start to make your way through cat and cow. So just dropping the belly, extending your heart. And as you exhale, rounding all the way up. So from here, curling the tail under. We'll inhale and drop the belly, extend the heart. Exhale, rounding all the way up, pressing into the hands. And then just moving on your breath. Moving through cat and cow. Once again, as you inhale, the belly will drop, the heart will extend. And as you exhale, rounding all the way up. This next breath in, go ahead and take your right leg straight back behind you. And then from here, as you exhale, draw your nose toward your knees. So we're starting to round your spine. Inhale, find that extension. And then nose to your knee. Pull your belly up and in. 2 more like that. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then the next time that you re-extend through that leg, bring your leg in line with the hip here. Drop the hip a bit. So bring some awareness into your hips. And then really extend actively through that leg. You're going to reach the left arm out long in front of you. Take a breath. This time as you exhale, draw your elbow to your knee, so start to round. And then we'll re-extend in both directions. So elbow, knee, round, and then re-extend. 2 more like that, moving with your breath. Take your time. Last time you're round, and then re-extend. Find that length in both directions. Keep the back of the neck long. From here, taking a breath in, we'll release the hand. Take your foot to the floor, just dropping the heel toward the mat. Take that arm up toward the ceiling. Take your fist here and just take a little circle in one direction, and then the other. Find a little bit of a lift up out of your wrist. Take a breath in. We'll sweep that arm around toward the front wall, and then releasing the hand down here. I'm going to take that foot, bring it over the opposite foot, and then peer over your left shoulder. So reaching back to the heel, get that nice stretch to the whole right side. Breath in. We'll release the toes. Bring that knee back down to the floor. And this time as you inhale, take your left leg straight back. So as you exhale, nose to your knee. Re-extend. Exhale, nose to your knee. 2 more like that, moving on your breath. So starting to build some heat in the body. Round, the tail goes under. Once again, reaching out. And then nose to your knee, pull the belly up and in. We'll re-extend the leg, bring some awareness into that hip. So drop to the left of the hip. Reaching for that right arm this time. Spread through the fingers, find the lift up out of your left wrist. Breath in. Exhale, elbow. Reach in both directions. And then exhale, elbow. 2 more like that. Moving on your breath. Last time. We'll re-extend and hold. Find a little more extension through the fingertips and the heel. Take the hand down to the floor, release the foot here. You can turn the shin. So making a little wider base of support, and then take that hand up toward the ceiling. Take a fist, take a circle in one direction, then the other. Nice, take a breath in. We'll take that arm around and find that extension from your toes to your fingertips, releasing the hand back down to the floor. This time, take the foot over that opposite foot. You're over right shoulder. Pressing back through the heel, release your toes, and bring that knee down to the floor. And then from here, we'll slide the hands slightly forward. And then we'll start to shift back, so bringing the hips back for the heels. On an inhalation, think of the shoulders coming a little bit forward of the wrist. Keep the fingers spread. Again, thinking of bringing weight into all parts of the hand here, so you're not stressing on the wrists. And then the next time that you shift forward, really take this into a little circle. So warming up the hips, the shoulders, circling all the way back and around into the left. And just go through a couple cycles, actively pressing the hands into the floor, so activating the arms. And then the next time that you shift forward, we'll take the circle around to the left. So reaching toward that left heel all the way back and around. It's kind of cool to see everybody with your videos on. I like it. All the way back and around. And then the next time you shift forward, tuck the toes. This time we'll lift the knees, reach your hips up and back. Nice and easy coming into down dog. We'll start to pedal. So bending one knee as you reach and straighten that other heel towards your mat. So nice and easy, still waking up, getting things moving. And we'll lengthen the heels toward the floor from here. Lift up through the sitting bones, really pressing firmly into the hands. Pouring the weight forward into the wrist as you bring your shoulders over the top of the wrist. And then you keep reaching back through the heels. So from that plank position, activate the legs here. Take a breath. And as you exhale, the thighs will draw you back down dog. Once again, peel forward. Find your plank. Broaden across your collarbones. Find that lift through the belly. Energize the legs. And then exhale, thighs draw you back. Downward dog. One more like that. Pour the weight forward. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. We'll come on to tippy toes this time. And then go ahead and lower the knees. Nice and easy. Lowering all the way onto the belly. And then shift your hands back just a bit. From here, hug the elbows in. Activate the legs. Let that support a little lift of the chest. So baby cobra. And then from here, tucking the toes under. Press into the hands and just draw your thighs up and back. Downward dog. Let's inhale the right leg. Bend your knee, fan your hip. And take a little circle of the ankle in one direction, and then the other. And then nice and easy, start to square the hips. From here, drawing your nose towards your knee and around, shifting forward. Coming back to that plank, lengthen the belly. And this time we'll bring it across the body, tapping that left elbow. And reaching back. And then tapping the right elbow this time. And reaching back. And on this one, stepping it all the way forward. So let's come to a low lunge. And then you can lower the hips here if needed. You can grab a hold of some blocks and start to sink your hips. Or you can bring the fingertips to the floor. Make sure you're shifting the pelvis forward evenly. Take your hands onto your front thigh, lift through your chest. And then from here, sweep the arms all the way up. Coming into Anjaneyasana, take a breath in here. As you exhale, we'll circle the arms all the way back and around. You can use your blocks here, come on to fingertips. From here, as you exhale, you're gonna lengthen through that front leg. So drawing the hips back. And then rebend as you inhale. Exhale, lengthen all the way, draw your hips back. Two more. Nice and easy, still warming up the fronts of the hips, the backs of the legs. And on this last one, take a breath in. As you exhale, we'll lengthen all the way through that front leg and hold. So bring your hips so they're over that back knee, soften your feet. Take another deep inhale here. Exhale the breath. And then rebending the front knee. We'll come back into a lunge from here. So lifting back onto the fingertips, lift the back knee away. And then take that right leg back. Downward dog, split, bend the knee, fan the hip. And then lengthening that leg nice and easy, floating the foot down to the other foot. So we'll reach the left leg back this time. So bend the knee here, allow the hip to fan open. So working towards stacking the hips, take a circle of the ankle in one direction. And then the other direction. And then nice and easy, lengthen that leg. And from here, square the hips and then draw your nose toward your knee. As you re-extend, find length. Nose to your knee so you can pull your belly up and in as you round. Nice. From here, we'll aim it toward the left shoulder. And then reach it back. And this time, bring it all the way through. So coming into a lunge, so you might need to inch the back toes back just a bit. Lower the back knee all the way down. If you need to, taking some padding onto that back knee. Sink your hips. Soften your face a bit, relax your jaw. When you're ready, bringing your hands onto your front thigh, lift your chest. And then sweeping the arms up on a breath in, Anjaneyasana. Take a deep inhale here. We'll exhale. Circle the arms all the way out and around. Coming onto blocks with fingertips lift through the chest. Exhale, lengthen, drawing the hips back. So breathe in. And then as you exhale, lengthen over that leg. 2 more just like that. Nice and easy. Last one. We're gonna hold this one. So finding that stretch of the back of the leg. You can stay here, maybe the left toes release away from the floor. Breathing into this, take another deep inhale. Exhale your breath. And then as you inhale, we'll rebend the front knee. Make your way back into a low lunge. And then from here, ground the palms, take that left leg back, down for dog split. Bend the knee, inhale. Nice and easy, lengthening that leg. Float the foot down to meet the other foot. And just start to take a walk all the way up to the head of your mat. Nice and easy. And we're going to take a forward fold here at the top of the mat. So bend the knees a lot. So you can allow the chest to just kind of release under the thighs, so that way the head to be heavy. You can shake your head enough, so no, just kind of letting go. And then taking a hold of opposite elbows here, you can kind of add a little sway side to side, opening up through the side body. And then we'll come to rest in the middle. Soften your knees a bit, find that lift through the belly, and make your way up to stand. So think of stacking one vertebrae on top of another here. Rolling all the way up, shoulders roll back at the top, root tall. We'll toe heel the feet in. And then from here, grounding down through the feet, find that length up to the crown of the head. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Exhale, hinging from your hips, folding forward over your legs. Lengthen the belly, heart draws forward. We'll take the right leg nice and easy back into a lunge. So make sure the spread knee aligns over the ankle here. Back thigh is engaged, and then lifting through the belly, take that left foot to meet your right down dog. Glide forward and find a high plank, so shoulders are directly over top of your wrist, just like a push-up position. Come toward the front, coming out to your tippy toes. Lower the knees down. See if you can hug your elbows in to lower all the way onto the floor. Nice. From here, we'll slide the hands underneath the shoulders, peel the chest away. Make sure that you're not using your hands, so activate the legs, and then tucking the toes, pressing into your hands. Your thighs will draw you up and back to down dog. We'll inhale the right leg. Bend the knee and round the spine, so coming back to that hover. Re-extend as you find length. Draw your nose toward your knee. Pull your belly up. And on this last one, we'll bring it all the way forward. So coming out to fingertips here. And then as you feel steady, reach the arms all the way up here. And find a high lunge. And then soften into this. Set your gaze. Find your breath. Really draw that back thigh up toward the ceiling. As you find this lift and extension up through the arms. Deep breaths in and out, settling into your hips a bit here. We'll take another breath, and then breathing in as you exhale, take the left palm down, maybe to a block. Reach this right arm up. Making a fist of that hand, take a little circle. Circling the other way, and then deep inhale, exhale, sweeping that arm around toward the front wall. Release your hands down on either side of that front foot, and then lengthen through that front leg. So we'll breathe in, heart draws forward. Exhale, lengthen. Breathe in. And exhale to lengthen. 2 more. Moving on your breath. Nice and easy. And this last one, can maybe step the back foot in just a bit. So shorten your stance. If you feel a little unsteady, maybe taking hands to blocks or to the floor. And stay with fingertips here. 1 more breath in. Exhaling your breath. And then we'll rebend that front knee. Draw your heart forward and step this left foot to meet your right. Fold over the legs. Adding some music here, grounding the feet. Take the arms up and release the arms down. So sweeping the arms as you breathe in. Hinging through your hips. Little bend in the knees as needed. Pull forward. Long spine. Left leg comes back. And then on the fingertips here, find a little lift to the back thigh. And then stepping your right foot back to meet your left. Downward facing up. Gliding forward on your plank. Aim the chest forward, take the knees down. See if you can control your descent, lower all the way down to your belly with control. Heel the chest away, activate your legs, cobra. And then tuck the toes, press into your hands. We'll draw all the thighs up and back to down dog. Left leg rises this time. Bend the knee and round the spine here. Hover. Re-extend. Draw your nose towards your knees so you can pull your belly up and in. One more like that. This is going to come all the way forward between the hands. Come to fingertips here and then rise to a high lunge. So relax your jaw a bit, soften your face. If you're feeling some tightness through the fronts of the hips, maybe take a little bend of that back knee. Find that full extension up through the arms. Take another deep inhale here. A little bit of hugging in toward the midline here, so activate the inner thighs if you've got a block between the thighs. Deep inhale, exhale, take your hands down. Ground down through this right palm, reach the left arm up toward the ceiling. We'll make a fist here, take a little circle. Circling the other way. And then re-extend, reach the arm around toward the front wall and release your hands down here. So you can use locks from the fingertips. Lift your chest. Exhale, draw your hips back, lengthen. Rebend your front knee, the heart will draw forward. Exhale, lengthen over the front leg, keep straight up. 2 more. On this last line, we're gonna lengthen through the front leg all the way. Maybe stepping that back foot in a bit, and then relax your face, relax your jaw. Soften and then take another deep inhale here. Exhale the breath. And then as you rebend the front knee, the heart will draw forward. From here, stepping that right foot to meet your left, hold over. Ground the feet here, take the arms up. Releasing the arms down, Tadasana. Sweeping the arms as you breathe in. Exhale, hinging from your hips, hold all the way forward over the legs. We'll take a long spine here. And then stepping into plank, take a moment to set the shoulder blades onto your back. Firm the belly and thighs. Exhale, lowering the knees, forward, chaturanga. Rise to cobra upward, and then making your way back. Downward dog. Deep breath in and out. Right here in downward facing dog. So let's all lift the heels, bend your knees, move your chest back toward your thighs. So stay here if this is more comfortable for you. Or you can lengthen the heels toward the mat. So you don't want to just jam the heels down with that sense of lengthening. So they may touch, they may not. Breath in. Bottom of the exhale, bend your knees, look forward your hands, step or hop, head of the mat. Long spine, and then folding forward, soften your knees a bit, huge reflex, rise all the way up to stand, and take the arms down, Tadasana. Inhale, taking the arms up overhead, hinging from your hips, fold forward. We'll lengthen the belly here, and then planting the hands, you can step or maybe jump, chaturanga, rising into cobra or upward dog, and making your way down, downward dog. So inhaling the right leg, carefully bringing it forward between the hands. Round your back heel, lift the arms. Come to Virabhadrasana 1. And then as you exhale, just opening out to 2. So you may want to readjust your stance just a bit so that that front knee aligns over the ankle. So taking that front foot forward and the back leg back. Bend into the front knee. Ease over that right index finger. One more breath. Inhaling that back down all the way down to the floor. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, rise into cobra upward dog, making your way back to down dog. We'll inhale the left leg this time. Taking it forward between your hands, round the back heel, lift the arms. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open up to 2. Readjust your stance, sink into that front knee. Go back to the breath. Take another breath here. And on the inhale breath, take that back down all the way down to the floor. Exhale, find a little lift through the belly, chaturanga, or lowering your knees. Rising into cobra, or press the floor away your upward dog, making your way back to down dog. Deep breaths in and out. Allow the head to hang, relax your jaw a bit. Take another breath here. Bottom of this exhale, bend your knees, look forward your hands. Stepping or maybe hopping, head of your mat. Lengthen the belly, pull forward, ground the feet here, take the arms up, and releasing the arms down. Tadasana, so we'll bend the knees, sink the hips, come back to chair, and then as you exhale, hold all the way down over straight legs. Long spine here, planting the hands, stepping or jumping down. Chaturanga, rising into cobra, upward dog, and making your way back to down dog. So raising the right leg this time, taking it forward between the hands, take the back foot to the mat, lift the arms. Virabhadrasana 1. As you exhale, open up to 2, so readjusting your stance, Sink into that front knee. Start to settle into the hips a bit. Relax the face. Find a little bit of softness. Nice. From here, we'll reverse the warrior. So flip the front palm, send the back hand down. And then as you inhale, take that back hand all the way down to the floor. Exhale, lift the belly, chaturanga. Press the floor way up, down. Roll back to the toes. Downward dog, left leg this time. Bringing it forward between the hands. Round the back heel, lift the arms. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale it, open to 2. Start to sink. Settling in. Flip your front palm, take the back hand on the back thigh, reversing your warrior. And then take that back hand all over the floor. Exhale, chaturanga, or find some, lower the knees rather. And then you can commit to cobra or upward dog, your choice. Making your way back to down dog. Settling in here, if you're feeling tired, you can always lower the knees. Taking a break in child's pose whenever needed. One more breath. Bottom of the exhale, bend your knees and forward your hands. Step or hop. Lengthen the belly. We'll fold forward and then rise on back. Your breath in. And release the hands down. Tadasana. Bend the knees here, sink the hips, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold all the way back down over straight legs. Long spine. Planting your hands, you can step or maybe jump. Chaturanga. Rising into cobra or upward facing. Making your way back. Downward dog. This time raising your right leg. Enter knee around your spine. Come back to the hover. Re-extend. Draw your nose for journey. Your belly up. One more like that. Coming all the way forward between the hands. Keep the back heel spun up this time. Float the arms back. We're finding your plain arms. And then find a little lift through the belly. Really energize that back leg. Think of drawing the back thigh up for the ceiling. And as you inhale, sweep the arms. Drop the tailbone down. Rise to a high lunge. Settle into the hips a bit. Find this extension through the arms. We'll take your back heel down to the back. Open up. Warrior 2. Start to bend into that front knee. Sink the hips. Settling in. We'll come back to a reverse warrior. Turn the front palm up, slide the back hand down. And this time, bending the elbow, bring it to your front thigh. Bring that left arm alongside your ear. Coming into side angle. Find that full extension with that whole left side, breathing in and out. Nice. Inhale, rise. Come back to warrior 2. Taking that back hand all the way to the floor. Sweep your right leg. Downward dog split. And then staying here, we're making our way through vinyasa. And we'll come on to the other side, raising the left leg this time. Bend the knee around the spine. Re-extend. Nose to your knee. One more like that. And we'll step this one all the way forward between the hands. From here, keep your back heel spun up, float the arms back. Find airplane arms. Find this external rotation of the shoulders here. So palms will face down. Find a little lift in the belly, really draw the back thigh for the ceiling. On your next breath in, sweep the arms up, but let the tailbone get heavy. And then keep this reach and extension up for your arms. Relax your jaw. Take a breath. Take your back heel down, open up to warrior 2. Really start to bend into this front knee, make sure the knee lines over the ankle. Settle in. Reverse warrior. From here, bend the elbow. Bring it to your front thigh, reach the right arm. Side angle. Really actively engage that back heel. One more deep inhale. And then grounding down to rise up. Warrior 2. Taking that back hand all the way down. Sweep your left leg. Downward dog split. Lower the leg. One leg of chaturanga or 2. Meeting up with the other foot in upward dog. And make your way back to your downward dog. Nice. Use your down dog to slow down the breath. You're welcome to lower the knees. Sink the hips for the heels. Take a little breather here in child's pose. And take a little sway of the hips. And if the forehead doesn't rest on the mat, try keeping the knees a little bit wide. And we'll rise back onto all fours. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Coming back into downward dog, bend the knees, or the hands. You can step or maybe hop, head of your mat. Lengthen the belly. We'll fold forward, bend the knees from here, sink the hips and reach the arms. So it can be right in the chair. Take the palms together over the heart. Anchor chest forward. We'll take a twist to the right. You can either come between the knees here, or you can kind of nestle yourself down all the way to the outside of the knee. Take a peek down towards your big toes. And then keep your chest aiming forward. We're all the way into that right foot. Left foot towards the left, sitting bone, nice and easy. Step back. And then right palm into the left. From here, you can open the arms. And we'll take the back heel down and just open all the way out to warrior two. Readjust the stance. Sink into that front knee. And then find a little bit of ease in the pose here. Settling in. We'll come back to reverse warrior. This time, lengthening all the way through that front leg. Drawing that right hip under, lengthening through the side waist here. Hand to the shin. That top arm will reach for the ceiling. Coming into Trikonasana. You can release this bottom hand. Find a little lift from underneath. Nice. Press down to rise up. Rebend the front knee. And take your back bend all the way to the floor. Sweep that right leg back. Downward dog, split bend the knee, bend it back. And this time shifting forward. Tap the knee toward that right elbow. Reach it back. Bring it across the body toward that left elbow. Reach it back. This time back toward the right elbow. Lower the foot all the way down. From here, we're going to lower the back knee, so you can take some padding to that back knee as needed. Stay on the palms or lower on the forearms. You're welcome to take some padding underneath. Settle in. Slow the breath down. Take another couple of breaths here. And then we're gonna take this left forearm or the left palm down. Wrap the right arm around the outside of the knee. Use that to turn the chest. So you're welcome to stay right here or bend this back knee. And then maybe, just maybe, reaching back with that right hand. So you can grab a hold of the top of the foot, roll your chest and shoulder open. Getting this nice quad stretch. Breath in. We'll unwind. We're going to take the hands, walk them in toward this front foot. So you're welcome to stay here as needed. You can bring a block or some padding underneath the hands here. And then just lengthen all the way through that front leg. So rebending the front knee, heart draws forward. Exhale, lengthen all the way through that front leg. Two more like that. Moving with your back. Last time through. And then we're going to come into a circle from here, shifting the weight into that right heel, and then bring the hips all the way back and around, and shifting the weight into that left wrist. So moving clockwise here, take your time. We'll go through 2 more sets, nice and easy. And then the next time that you rebound the front knee, tuck your back toes under, find a little lift through the belly. Or all the way into that right foot. Left foot comes to the outside of the left hand here. Sink the hips. You're gonna come into a yogi squat. So let the tailbone get heavy. And then you can kind of nestle yourself down. From here, toes are kind of reaching out over the toes. So they may duck out a little. Pressing the palms together. Open the chest. One more breath. As you exhale, take your hands to the floor. We'll toe heel the feet in a bit. You're welcome to take a hold of a block. Or from here, you can grab a hold of opposite elbows. Or if it's available to you, maybe taking a yogi toe lock, wrapping the index fingers around the big toes. Lift the chest. Hold forward. Allow the head to be heavy. Letting go to relax your jaw. Softening into this. Stay with the bend in the knees. In fact, maybe even keep the knees bent and release the chest toward the thighs. And then you can stay here. Start to lift the hips up toward the ceiling. So lengthening the legs, not by pressing the knees back, but think of reaching the hips up. One more breath. We'll release the toes. Toe heel the feet in, bend your knees here, sink your hips. Reach the arms back alongside the ears. Coming back into chair. And then from here, take the palms together, open the heart. And taking it twist to your left. Nice. So you're welcome to take the elbow between the knees, or maybe bring it to the outside of that left knee this time. Take a peek down, make sure that right knee is not coming forward to the left. We're all the way into the left foot. Heart keeps drawing forward, lift through the belly. Right foot, right sitting bone, straight back behind you. Nice soft landing. Press your left palm into your right. Nice. From here, you can open the arms if you like. And then spinning the back heel down, opening out to 2. Readjust your stance. Start to sink. And then find that reach and extension after the arms. We'll come back to reverse warrior. And then lengthening through that leg all the way, but keep reaching back. Take a reverse triangle. Having that left hip under the handle, come to the shin. Turn your chest up, reach that right arm up. Trikonasana. Finding a little bit of a lift out of the low waist. Really activate the legs. Take another breath here and then press down to rise up. We'll rebend that front knee. Take your back hand all the way down. Sweep your left leg. Downward dog split, bend the knee, fan the hip. And then from here, start to shift forward. We'll tap the elbow to the knee. Reach. Bring it across. Tap. Find that lift through the belly, this time back over to the left. And release the foot nice and easy to the outside of that left hand. You control that descent. And then from here, you're welcome to stay on your palms. You're welcome to lower down. If this feels like too much, maybe try a block underneath. And then you can soften your face. Softening into this opening for the hips and groins. Take another breath in. And nice and easy. We'll go ahead and take that right forearm or maybe the right palm down. Wrap this left arm around the outside of the left knee. Turn the chest. So you're welcome to stay here or bend this back. And then maybe, just maybe you need to come onto that right palm to reach back, grab a hold of the top of it. Nice. Roll your chest and shoulder open. Beautiful, Jackie. Take a breath. And then nice and easy, unwind. So remember, you can take your hands onto a block if you feel like this is a bit of a stretch. And then just lengthen all the way through that leg. So as you rebend, the heart will go forward. Exhale and lengthen all the way. Move through that 2 more times. And the next time that you bend into this front knee, this time we're going to take that circle counterclockwise. Bring it all the way back and around. And your circle might be bigger or smaller than mine. Whatever feels good for your hips today. And then the next time you circle back around, rebending this front knee, we'll tuck the back toes under. So find a little lift for your belly. Pour all the way into that left foot. Take your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Sink your hips. Yogi squat. Nice, let the tailbone go get heavy. Reach the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. Take 1 more breath here. Take the palms down, toe the feet in. Opposite elbows, yogi toe, or this time lift the feet, sliding your hands all the way up underneath. And then grounding down through the mounds of those big toes. Soften into this, relax your jaw a bit. Nice, easy breaths in and out. Take another breath in. Exhale your breath. And we'll release the toes here. This time softening the knees. Make your way up to stand. So standing 1, vertebrae on top of another here, rise. Shoulders roll back at the top. Toe heel the feet in just a bit. So we're going to find Tadasana. Grounding down to lift up through the crown of the head. We'll bend into both knees here. Nice. From here, pour all the weight into the right foot. I'm going to take the left foot out. Cross the leg here. You can either tap the toes down, let the foot hang, or tuck it back behind the calf. And then since you've got that left leg on top, go ahead and bring your left arm up underneath. Grabbing the arms here, elbows in line with the shoulders, Garudasana. If this is too much on the shoulders, maybe bringing the palms together here. Take a breath, slowly fold. Elbows to your knees, rounding the spine. And then unwind that top leg, reaches straight back behind you. Coming into warrior three variation, we'll bend into that standing leg, nice soft landing from here. Coming into a high lunge. And then unwind and just open it out. So we'll make our way into warrior two. Lengthen through that front leg. Bring the feet to their parallel. Turn to face the side wall, lift your chest. Hinge from your hips here, fold forward. Allow the weight of the head to relax. Soften your face. If the hands don't readily reach the floor, you can use a block. Reaching the crown of the head toward the floor. Take another breath in. And then nice and easy, we'll lengthen the belly. Start to walk your hands back around toward that right foot. Bending into the front knee, lower the hips. Start to sink. And from here, float your arms up. Asana, a little bit of a back bend here. Lifts. And then sweeping the arms all the way around. Go ahead and release the hands down. Lengthen through that front leg as we did before. You're welcome to stay here. Maybe just coming into half Hanumanasana today. Remember, you can grab some blocks for this. Maybe you're here. Yeah, or start to lengthen that leg. And then working on lengthening through that back leg. Maybe coming into full Hanumanasana, one more breath. Exhale. We'll slowly rewind. So rebend the front knee back to lunge. Lift through the belly, and then stepping that foot to meet the other foot. Fold over the legs, toe heel the feet apart. Allow the head to hang here, soften your knees, and make your way all the way up to stand. Shoulder pull back to the top of the top. Take a moment to find Tadasana. So grounding down to lift up. And this time, bending into both knees, we'll come onto the left side. So start to pour that weight into the left foot, take the right toes away. So the foot can hang here, you can use your block to the foot. You can tuck your foot back behind the calf. And then since that right leg's on top, the right arm will come up underneath. And then take a breath. Start to round. Holding forward, elbows to your knees. Gardasana, and then unwind that top leg. Chest aims forward as that leg reaches back. Warrior three. Bend into your standing leg. Nice soft landing here. Take a high lunge. And then opening up. So readjust your stance, warrior two. I'll come back to face this way. Lengthen all the way through that front leg. Bring your feet to their parallel. Lift your chest. Hinging from your hips. Nice and easy, fold forward. So come into a second set here of wide-legged forward fold. Check out your feet, make sure they're parallel to one another. Toes pointing straight ahead or maybe slightly turned in. You can grab a block here. Nice deep breaths in and out. Reaching the crown of the head toward the floor. Take another breath in. Exhale your breath. And then we'll lengthen the belly here and walk your way back around toward that front foot. Rebending the front knee, lower all the way down. You can take blocks here on either side. Start to sink your hips. Make sure that pelvis is coming forward evenly so you're not opening up to the side. And then when you're ready, hands onto that front thigh. And then stay here, reach the arms up. Anjaneyasana will release all the way down. Take your hands to blocks. Lengthen all the way through that front leg. And then you're welcome to stay here in half Hanumanasana. We're sliding the front leg forward. Maybe working towards sliding that back leg back. You're working on coming into the pose, maybe hands to blocks here. Maybe even a block underneath that front thigh. Wherever you are, breathing into it. We're staying right there with half Hanumanasana. One more breath. Wherever you are, nice and easy. Breathe on the front knee. We'll come back to low lunge. Find a little lift through the belly and step that foot to meet the other foot. Nice. Holding over here. Take a little breather. And we'll shake the head yes and no. Release any tension. And then softening the knees. Make your way up to stand. Nice and easy. Roll your shoulders back at the top. We're gonna take a hold of your weights. So if you don't have weights, you're welcome to do this without weights. And we're gonna open up to goddess stance. So with goddess stance, toes are out, heels are in. We're gonna drop the tailbone down nice and heavy. And then make sure those knees are opening up toward the back wall. So make sure you're grounding down to the pinky toe side of your foot. Roll your shoulders back, navel to spine. We'll rise up from here. As you sink down, we're gonna add the arms. So sliding down that wall. Nice. Keep the knees opening toward that wall behind you. So you're sliding down the wall. Use your exhale. Nice. 4 more just like that. Sink. If at any point the weights feel like too much, you can always forego your weights. 2 more. Last one, we're gonna stay here, and then we're gonna circle the arms nice and slow. Try to stabilize the shoulder blades, so keep the rest of the body still while you're circling your arms. Nice, from here reversing that circle. Draw your navel to your spine, scoop your belly. Maybe sink a little deeper. Nice, 2 more sets. Last one, slow circles. We're gonna bring the palms to face up. Press toward the wall behind you. So you're gonna reach and press. Here's 3, it's like you're making a C with your hand. 4. Nice, we're halfway there. From here, 4 more. Use your exhale. Breathing out through the mouth. 3, 2. Nice, last one. From here, we're gonna rise all the way up, give your arms a break. Oh. And then we're gonna sink back down that wall. Reach the arms in front of you. So this time, right arm lowers, and then lift, and then the left. Make sure you're not elevating that shoulder. You're drawing your navel to your spine here, scooping your belly, and you're coming to a hover maybe 2 inches away from your thigh. Nice, from here we're gonna alternate. So just switching in the air, nice and easy. Try not to let that shoulder lift. Keep the rest of your body still, so you're stabilizing through the torso. Nice, 4 more. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last one, we're gonna reach the arms, bend the elbows, little pulses up. Small range of motion here. Little lifts, keep lifting, sink a little lower. For 4, 3, 2, 1, draw it in. Open it out. Drawing it in. Think of the shoulder blades gliding onto your back here. For 3. Use your exhale. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Glue them together and squeeze. 2, 3. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Little pulses, small range. Little lift, sink a little lower. For 5, for 3, for 2, and 1. Roll your shoulders back. We'll come back to the front. Come back to the head of your mat. Soften your knees here. You're gonna come all the way down to a squat. Nice. Go ahead and have a seat here. And we'll move into some Pilates from here. So shrug your shoulders up by your ears. Draw your navel into your spine, row top, hands back behind your thighs. You're gonna exhale and curl the tail under. So coming to the C-shaped curve of the low back, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Exhale, curl your tail. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, scoop your belly. You can release your arms from here for a little more challenge. Once again, exhale, round. And lift, last time through. And then we're gonna come into a long spine from here. So bring the hands back behind the thighs. Hinge from your hips, nice tall spine. Rise up from top. Exhale and hinge, moving from your hip joints. Slow rise back up, release your arms. Exhale, hinge. Nice, lengthen as you rise. Exhale, reach back. Keep that spine nice and long. 1 more like that, moving from your hip joints. Keep the hips planted, hinge. Nice, rising up, we're gonna rotate, open the chest up to the right. Sweep it around, and rotate left. And sweep, rotate. Open the chest, reach, and rotate. 2 more sets, here we go. Last one. Nice, reach back up from here, navel to spine, scoop your belly, hands back behind the thighs, lower down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your feet in. Bring your chin slightly to your chest, release your arms at your sides. We'll draw the navel into your spine here, scoop your belly, pressing the low back down, peel the hips away. Think of the knees lengthening toward that opposite wall. Then as you roll down, think upper back, middle back, lower back, then your tailbone, articulating the spine. Press the low back down, peel the hips away, chin coming toward your chest, coming up into a bridge. And then nice and slow to lower down. Use that abdominal control, releasing bone by bone. Nice, let's do 2 more. Get a little bit of a sense of adducting here. So think of drawing in toward the midline. Check out your knees, look down, make sure the knees aren't splaying. Make sure you're not rolling onto that pinky side of the foot. And then as you roll down, bone by bone, all the way to the floor. And pressing the low back down, peel the hips away. And then from here, rolling through your spine, nice and slow. Nice, this last one we're gonna hold. Here we go, reach it up. Now we're gonna hold at the top. We're gonna add a little lift and a little lower. Add a little lift and a little lower. So glutes are engaged. Still adducting, so that sense of drawing in toward the midline here. Inner and outer thighs, 4 more. 3, small range. 2, 1, lower all the way down. Nice, from here lift the feet away. 1 foot and then the other, knees directly over top the hips. Arms reach to your sides like a U. Press weight into the shoulder blades. We're gonna come over toward the right, come to a hover. Think of using that opposite oblique to lift you back to center. Slowly over to the left. Keep that opposite shoulder blade pressing down into the floor here. So you're stabilizing through the shoulder blades. Think of that opposite oblique lifting you to center, nice and slow. Back over to the left. Keep the inner thighs glued together here. Let's do 1 more each side, coming into those obliques. Slowly hover and lift back to the center, over to the left. Nice, we'll come back to the center here. Release your feet. Take your hands and bring them back behind your head. So the elbows are wide. Draw your navel into your spine here. Scoop your belly. You're gonna lift the tips of the shoulder blades. Lift a little higher, but try not to strain the neck. Lower all the way back down. Exhale, peel up. Lift a little bit higher. And slowly lower. Exhale, rise, navel to spine. Lift a little higher, supporting the weight of the head here. And slowly lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. And lift. And slow lower. Last one. Let the weight of the head come into the hands here. So head should feel heavy. Then lift a little higher so you're not straining the neck. You're really using that rectus abdominis that runs straight down. The next time you lift, rotate right, center, rotate left, center, come back to the center, lift up in the middle, lower down. Exhale, peel up, rotate, elbows are wide, center, rotate left, center, lift up, lower down. Exhale, peel, rotate, center, rotate, center, lift up, lower all the way back down. Rising up, rotate to your right, slowly center, rotate left, slowly center, lift in the middle. Last one, rise, and rotate, rotate. Come back to the middle, lift. Stay here, take your hands back behind the thighs, sink your navel, your spine, lift a little bit higher. Little pulses lifting up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Lower down. Give your knees a hug.
Take a little circle here. So release that low back down into the floor. Circle one way, circle the other. Take the head and neck side to side. Release some tension. Nice. We're going to set up for the 100. So you're going to bring the knees so they're right over top of your hips here. Engage in the abdominals. You should feel that TA band, the transverse that runs straight across. Engage. So just to feel the difference, bring your knees in a little, bringing your hands to that lower belly. Bring your knees so they're directly over the top of the hips. You should feel that light up. From here, reaching your arms to shoulder height. You're going to start to drop the arms just a bit, but don't let the arms just drop and let the ribs splay. Keep the navel drawing to the spine, keep the rib cage in, and float the arms up overhead a bit. As you exhale, now reaching your chest lift. From here, we're pumping the arms. So you're inhaling for 5, and you're exhaling for 5. If this is causing any stress and tension in the head, neck, and shoulders, lower your upper body down and just pump the arms. You'll still be engaging that transverse. You can also take a ball or even a pillow, bring it up underneath your head here. Stay here and lengthen the legs up toward the ceiling. Keep that squeeze of the inner thighs, so drawing in toward the midline. Stay here, lower down toward 45 degrees. Scooping the belly, arms are pumping energy through to the fingertips. Stay here, inhale, lift the legs. Exhale, lower to 45. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, try not to strain the head and neck. Exhale, lower, hold this one. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, lower down. Oh. Give it a little breather. Take it side to side. Take your head side to side and release any tension from the head, the neck, the shoulders. And then from here, we're gonna lengthen the legs one at a time. So long onto your mat. Slide your hands underneath this low back, so the space between the low back and the mat. If you have this big expanse, go ahead and press your back down into your hands, and then release the hands. We'll take the hands and bring them to 2 L's. Find your low rib cage with the thumbs, and then with the index fingers, find the top of your pelvis, and drop the rib cage for the pelvis. So you don't want to tuck your pelvis and jam that low back down, but you don't want to let the back overarch and get this big space here. So find that middle ground. Squeeze the inner thighs, float the arms up. We'll reach the arms overhead, but keep the rib cage dropping down. Nodding your chin to your chest, start to peel, 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 peel. And then reach out and over the toes from here. As you come back down, if your spine is round, you're curling the tail. One vertebrae at a time, keep the legs connected, reach the arms up overhead, float the rib cage down. Exhale now, the chin to the chest, nice and slow, roll up, reaching out and over the toes. And then as you peel down, slowly scooping the belly, articulate the spine, squeeze those inner thighs. Nice, arms float up overhead, rib cage drops down. Exhale. Peel, 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 peel. Breathe for that sticking point. Nice, guys. Come out and over the toes. And then peeling down. Keep that scoop of the belly. Keep that rounding of the spine as you reach. Low back makes contact first, then the middle back, then the upper back. One more time. Exhale. We're going to come all the way up and get a stretch at the top of this one. So reach out over the toes and just get this nice stretch. You can take a little bend in the knees as needed. And then we're going to come up to a seat, rocking side to side. Bring that extra flexural weight from your sitting bones here so you're lengthening up through the crown of your head. And then shrug your shoulders, bring them onto your back. Slide a hand to your low back. Make sure you have this inward curve of the spine. So if not, you might be rounded in your low back and your tail's tucked under. You need to bend your knees. And then reach the arms. And from here, we're going to exhale, rotate right. Come back to the center. Rotate your neck. Rotating using these muscles here. So side waist muscles to come into the rotation. Arms are kind of along for the ride on this one. Exhale, rotate. Try and imagine your belly button is right in the middle of like a circle you're holding in your hands. Rotate. Exhale, rotate. We're going to come so the palms face down on this one. Bend your right elbow, rotate right. Come back to the center. Bend your left elbow, rotate to your left. Nice, slow release. Bend the right. And unwind. Nice, bend the left. One more each side. Bending that elbow back, come into that rotation. And unwind, bend the left elbow this time, reach. Nice, unwind from here. Sliding forward, we're gonna bring the hands so they're back behind the thighs. And then roll it down, coming onto your back, nice and easy. Coming all the way down. Nice, from here, bend the knees in. Take your feet in towards your sitting bones here. We'll tuck the chin to the chest, release your arms at your sides. Sink your navel to your spine and peel the hips away, coming back to that bridge position. And then from here, lengthen this right leg up toward the ceiling. Keep this left foot pressing down into the floor. We're gonna flex, reach, and point, swing it up. Flex, reach away, and point, swing it up. Keep this leg, bottom leg actively engaged. So you're using that hamstring. Nice, Kaylin. Really lengthen that leg. 2 more. Press. Don't let those hips lower. I can see you. Last one. Take it up. Take the foot down. From here, roll down through your spine. Don't worry, we have another side to do. Press your low back down. Heel the hips up. Chin coming to your chest. Shift your weight into that right foot this time. Left leg lengthens. We're going to flex, reach away. Point, lift it up. Flex, reach away. Point, lift it up. Flex, extend. And point and lift. Nice. 3 more. Reach. Keep the hips lifted, lifted, lifted. Keep pressing into that right foot. Last one. Press away. Nice. Lift it up. Bend the knee. Take your foot to the floor. Abdominal control. Roll it down. Nice. From here, give your knees a hug. Wrap it in. Take it side to side. And we'll take that left foot to the floor here. Lengthen this right leg up toward the ceiling. We're going to come into leg circles. Ground down from the palms, shoulders away from the ears. We're going to flex and point for 2. Take a little circle, the ankle. Circle the other way. And then navel to the spine here, scooping the belly. You're welcome to stay with this knee bent or lengthen that leg if you have that availability in your hamstrings. We're going to draw a circle on the ceiling with that big toe. So make sure you're keeping the hips still. So start with a small circle. If you need to, bend this bottom knee first, and you can take a slight bend of that right knee as needed. Ground down, put the palm shoulders away from the ears. You can make that circle bigger if you can maintain that control. But you want to imagine you're balancing something on this lower belly. You don't want to spill it. Where's your quarantini? 2 more. Circle it. Last one, we're gonna reverse. Hold at the top, scoop the belly, draw that circle. Keep the hips still. So your focus here is on stabilizing through the center, through the core of the body. Use your exhale. Woo, 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Woo, bend that knee in. Take a little release here. Releasing through the front of that hip, we'll take the right foot to the floor. Take this left leg up toward the ceiling. We're going to start with that flexing point. And then take a little circle. And circle the other way. Nice. Navel to spine here. Scoop the belly. Ground down through the palms, shoulders away from the ears. If you like, lengthening that right leg, we're going to go out and around. And stop. Out and around. Use your exhale. Nice, 3 more here, reach. Here's 2. Last one. Hold at the top and reverse that circle. So try and keep your hips still. Imagine you're balancing like a water bottle on your lower belly. Try not to let that move. Nice. 4 more here, navel drawing to your spine for 30. Scooping the belly, 2, glutes are engaged. Last one. Give that knee a hug. Release to the front of that hip. Nice. We're going to take a stretch from here, releasing both feet to the floor. Go ahead and bring this right ankle over the left knee. Allow that knee to drop open. Take the hands back behind your left thigh. And then breathing into the stretch, relax your jaw a bit. Soften your face. Flex the feet a bit. Draw this in a little bit closer as you feel the stretch. A couple more breaths. Nice. From here, we'll lengthen this leg. Take a little circle the ankle. Circle the other way. Flex, draw it in. Point, lift it up. Flex, draw it in. Point, lift it up. The last one will hold. Maybe pulling this in a little bit closer. And then lengthening that leg all the way onto your mat. Go ahead and take your hips a little bit to your right. You're gonna work towards stacking the hips here. Drop it across the body. And then let the weight of this right shoulder blade release into the floor. Coming into that twist, one more breath. Unwind. This time we're gonna bring the left ankle to your right knee. Stay here if you're already feeling the stretch. You can lift that foot away or hands back behind your thigh. Flex the feet. Draw your toes back a bit. Coming into figure four on the other side. Breathe. Notice if you're tensing the jaw. Continue to soften. Take another breath in. Exhale, we'll take this leg up to the ceiling, take a little circle. And then flex, draw it in. Point, lift it up. Flex, draw it in. Point, lift it up. Last one, we're gonna hold. And then extend. So lengthen that leg long. Scoot your hips a little to the left here. Drop your knee across the body. Let the weight of this left shoulder release into the floor. Take another breath here. Exhale, wrap. Nice. Well, unwind. Let them lengthen the legs long onto your mat. Bring your arms out of your sides. A little bit away from the body here. We'll turn the palms to face up. If you like, you can dim the lights. And settling in here. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, send it all the way down to your toes. And then working your way up, see if you can start with your feet. Let go of any tension you're holding on to, the ankles, calves. Working your way up to your thighs, your hips, your back, your belly, your chest, your arms at your sides. All the way up to the shoulders, the neck, and the head. And just settling in here. Allow the eyes to close. And soften into our final resting pose here. And slowly starting to deepen the breath. Starting to bring some movement back to the body. Wiggling the fingers. Feeling the toes. And as you're ready, taking the arms all the way up overhead. And inhale breath. Exhaling your breath all the way down to your toes. And then nice and easy, bending in one knee. And then the other here, and we'll make our way onto your right side and just pause. So take a moment. And just sinking in all the effects of your practice today. And as you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, we'll go ahead and press our way up to a seat, nice and easy. Coming back to where we started. Bring some padding underneath your hips as needed. And from here, sitting up tall, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Coming back to breath. And take a breath in. Exhale it out. And then whenever you're ready, opening your eyes. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight.